Hey y'all, Jerrod here. And in about the next 90 seconds, I'm going to be sharing pretty much everything you need to know about auto transport. First, we're going to get started with a bit about the process, and then we're going to move into some common pitfalls that I see a lot of people fall into and what makes us different over here at AMG. So be sure to stick to the end. All right, so first off, there are two types of companies that you're going to run into in this game. There's brokers and carriers. Carriers are the guys who are actually in charge of the truck. They own the truck, they hire the driver, they hold most of the liability. But that's pretty much all they do right there. These carrier companies usually only have one to honestly five trucks as a big carrier, and those trucks can be anywhere in the country at any given time. And that's why brokers exist. Brokers are the intermediaries between the shipper and the carrier, which in this case, the shipper would be you. Now, shipping a car isn't rocket surgery. Once we get your details, we know how big the vehicle is, we can get you a price pretty quickly. In fact, here at AMG, we make that as easy as possible while still going pretty in depth using a combination of the form and also our AI agent, Anna. Now, once we have your details, or any other company for that matter, we'll go ahead and agree to a price and then start locking down a slot on a truck. You have two options when it comes to trucks. You have open and enclosed. Generally speaking, I tell most people to go open because unless your car's worth about 150,000 plus, it's not worth paying double the price for an enclosed trailer. And then your broker reaches out to their carrier network in order to place your vehicle on one of those trucks. And this is the process that differentiates one broker from another. Different brokers have different systems in place, different filters in place to make sure that your car is going on a carrier on their standards. And the truth of the matter is, there is a lot of fraud and scams both on the broker side and on the carrier side, which means that even though you might be working with a legitimate broker, it could be that their standards aren't quite as high as ours and they end up getting a car stolen from a carrier scam. When it comes to fraud on the broker side, it's pretty easy to identify. Generally speaking, they're promising you the moon for almost nothing. I'm not telling you to take a bad deal, but you need to understand that here in transport, you really do get what you pay for. Somebody's going to take a pound of flesh, whether that's in their fee or by stealing your car or worse. All of our carriers are required to share locations. They're required to do pickup pictures and delivery pictures, and it should be easily accessible for everybody involved. Not only that, the driver is going to have to scan the VIN in for pickup to even be logged, which means that we know the right person is picking up the right car every time. I also send you pictures of the truck that should be picking up just to make sure that there's no funny business happening. And at the end of the day, it boils down to trusting the person that you're working with when it comes to moving your car. The truth is, you are giving your key and the car away to somebody you do not know. It is good, and the reason I put my face on everything, for you to know exactly who is responsible for your car at any given time. We over here at AMG Transport Co. really value that level of transparency, and we try to push it through wherever we can. Now, if you're ready to ship that car, all you have to do is click the button right there to lock in. Give us some details on the load. Our AI Anna will ask some follow-up questions regarding timing, give you a price, and if everything looks good, you'll be given a link to book. At booking, you'll pay the $200 deposit, which is refundable until pickup and does go towards the final price. And then you'll hear from a member of my team. We'll get her moved, and then you'll hear from me, and hopefully I'll get a good review from you. I really appreciate you sticking around to the end, and I hope to be of help.